John Blake presents Silent Child, written by Toni Maguire with Emily Smith, and read by Katy Sobey. Prologue. Most of us enjoy visiting the past. Sometimes old photo albums are taken out, their contents flicked through. Then, with fingers pointing to the pictures that have caught our attention, we reminisce and chuckle about the times in our lives that they depict. Other times, we catch the eye of a partner or an old friend when an image leaps out of our memory banks, and we find ourselves almost saying in unison, "Oh, do you remember when?" Unlike those happy people with their carefree previous lives, I had packed away my past nearly 15 years earlier. Oh, not into a memory box, more like an illusionary filing cabinet where each drawer is neatly labelled. There were the ones showing the happy times I had spent with my mother's family, labelled "Look At," while others said, "Leave well alone." So, where are the ones of me before I met my partner, which should be stored safely away in albums? All too often the ones I have been asked to dig out. Well, apart from a couple taken with my grandmother, which she slid into my hand the last time I visited, I never did have any photographs of those times. There are not in my possession any old albums full of square prints showing the various stages of my development from bouncing gummy baby to self-conscious teenager. "They got lost when I moved," I announced breezily. Though this is not true. Those pictures were just never taken. But today, and no doubt again tomorrow, the wrong drawers of that cabinet will fly open, releasing images I do not wish to see. For they have been busy visiting me since they managed to escape. They float behind my closed eyes, sneak into my dreams, even interrupt the odd quiet moment I try and grab during the daytime. So, what has happened for them to be able to do that? Well, a small person has managed, in no particular order, to open those drawers. The ones I had so firmly slammed shut when I escaped the place I had been forced to call home. How I wish, when they came into my mind, I could remain selective as to the ones I agree to look at. For I still want to hold on to those happy times spent with my mother's family right up until the age of 5. But no, each time I try and look at them, the others push them aside triumphantly to show me their darkness. Oh, if only I could erase those sections of my past. But despite all my efforts, it's something I have failed to do. Another memory, one that is neutral, a voice, entered my head not so long ago. It came from a teacher who had given me a gold star for an essay. "It's good, Emily," she was telling me with a warm smile. "Just be careful when you write a story to always start at the beginning." But then many books start at the end and travel back in time, so I'm not finding that to be a binding method. Well, in my case, without the part of my story that is unfolding daily, I might well have succeeded in keeping all the drawers locked. And then there would be nothing to tell, would there? So, what caused those drawers to fly open, releasing all those images, you might ask? I mean, who was responsible for that? Why, none other than my daughter. My mini-me. It's now over 15 years since I spent Christmas in the House of Horrors, yet I still struggle at this time of the year. I'm on edge the whole time. Something will go wrong, my partner will get mad at me, like he can when guests are expected. Those are my thoughts the whole time. And then comes the big clean-up before his dad gets here. Hello, silent panic attacks, my old friend. I'm messy. That's no big news, and the whole bathroom clean-up reminds me of my stepdad's rages. Every slap, every pulling of the hair, name-calling, every tear shed.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?